Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for episode 4 of Citrus. I really liked it, as I have every week. I find myself every episode getting super invested in what's going on, like really invested in the show. Let's start from the beginning. So Yuzu is in love, and damn, I want her to go ahead, be with MEI together as a secret couple, and we can see them go on cute dates and stuff, and I just want them to be happy and for us to move on, and we can have a story where they're trying to hide it from their family and stuff, but it seems like we're still stuck on this NTR bullshit 4 episodes in. And that's something I've kind of seen. The only thing I've really seen people complaining about, that I think is valid, of course, because people will complain about stupid stuff with any show, but the only really valid complaint I keep seeing is it feels like every episode so far has been kind of similar. It feels like the problems that they're facing have kind of been the same thing repeated over and over, and I kind of see that, but I'm actually okay with it so long as it's going somewhere, and I think it is. I think they're going somewhere story-wise with everything they're doing, so I don't really mind. Like I had already said at the beginning, we didn't really need the stuff with the teacher, I don't think, that much to develop what's going on, and even now it makes even less sense because of things that happened in this episode, so we didn't really need that. And I feel like the relationship between MEI and Yuzu and the new character Himiko getting involved here, the relationship with them could have been written better, I suppose. I still like it because I think it's going somewhere. I genuinely think they're going to they're doing everything purposefully to lead to something, and so long as it leads to something, I think that's good. But either way, currently at the beginning of the episode, Yuzu is staying with Harumin because she doesn't really want to see MEI right now. She thinks she can't take it after they kissed last episode. So then Himiko, the drill girl, chases after Yuzu, and I thought that was a funny scene. So Yuzu goes to see her later on at this tea parlor kind of place. She's got the rich girl aristocratic elegance look, which I don't know. I kind of like that style. I like that. So she explains that she's MEI's childhood friend, so we see a cute flashback with them, and she says that MEI's been quiet and somber ever since her father left, and MEI is just tearing me apart with her mixed signals to Yuzu. I want them to be happy, but MEI is not. MEI is blocking me from this happiness right now, by not being open and honest with the other characters, I suppose. One thing that doesn't make sense, though, when I brought that up with the teacher stuff making, I already said that the series could have been the same or even better without it. But here, it makes it make even less sense in the context of the series, because Himiko's like, I'm her best friend, I've been here all this time protecting her and taking care of her, and now you're jumping in here. But I'm like, you didn't do a very good job protecting her and watching over her if she was basically getting molested by a teacher. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Either you're very clueless, kind of lying. I think that goes in the delusional clueless box. But either way, you're completely wrong and did a horrible job of protecting her. Yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Those are the only options. It just doesn't make too much sense. Either she's lying about protecting her because we already know this stuff happened, or she didn't know about it and just generally did a very bad job of it. And even now, she knows about it now that it's happened and the teacher's been kicked out, and basically it was said in front of a full student body, so everybody should probably know by now. Also, the whole sisters thing coming as a shock to Himiko, I guess that didn't make total sense either, because I'm pretty certain they said that in front of a full student body, but also the fact that they are both Aihara and that they live together, and I'm pretty sure she knew that before she knew that they were sisters. So, I don't know. The shock of it, I feel like she should have been able to put 2 and 2 together, or at least ask about it by then, because of the way that Aihara even mentioned that her grandfather was her grandfather as well. Yeah, some stuff with Himiko's character joining in doesn't make sense given things that we already saw in the past, and it could be an issue. I've never read the manga. Maybe the anime is adapting things out of order, and that's why they put in some stuff first that make Himiko not make sense. But yeah, Himiko, I like the character design and the idea of the character, but her actual role in this episode and some of the things she said about the past were a bit confusing, given they contradict, in a way, things we've seen just episodes ago. Yeah, I guess actually that's kind of all that happens in the episode, really. She says that, they've crossed a line, her and MEI, but I think that that's not a big deal. I think the episode as a whole, I think it was a bit NTR-ish, I already said, but I do think that if it leads somewhere, then it's fine. Even if it is, I can say it is a little repetitive, but it won't be if it leads somewhere and is important. But when they're talking about the whole we crossed a line or something, I don't think it's going to be something sexual. I think that's what we're meant to think. They made it look that way, and they kept it vague, and I think that's what the audience is supposed to think, to leave us thinking about that for the week to come. What's Yuzu going to do now that MEI got freaky with Himiko? But I don't think that's actually the truth. I think it'll probably be either a major exaggeration, or more likely it's just going to be a misunderstanding, and it was something sort of innocent that Himiko was talking about, and she's that type where it was something innocent, but people thought it meant something dirty, that she didn't understand the connotation of what she was saying in that way, and it'll be played up a little bit for comedy. I think that that's kind of more likely. I don't think it's actually anything sexual, any more NTR-ish stuff. But I would give it 8.5 tea parties out of 10, just because I was involved. I really I liked it. I was deeply paying attention to this one. Yeah, I don't know. I really get super into this show, so I think it's good. 8.75 out of 10. I liked the episode a lot, even though I did point out a lot of flaws. I guess it might be a little bit of favoritism on my part, but I still enjoyed it more than so many other things. Either way, if you did like the video, though, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode, your own thoughts on it, what you thought of my thoughts on it. Subscribe for more Citrus, much more on the channel. Follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want to link to our Discord server to talk with me or more of us there, I think there are at least a couple more of us that are watching Citrus this season, I would think. So if you want to talk to any of us there, just ask and I can give you a link to the Discord server. That's it. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see you all next time.